What you repeatedly tell yourself each morning becomes the internal script that guides your choices, emotions, and actions throughout the day. The human mind is highly programmable, and the most influential voice it hears is your own. Whether you're aware of it or not, your self-talk sets the emotional tone for how you navigate life. When you wake up and immediately affirm, "I am in control of my life," or "I am enough," you are sending a powerful signal to your subconscious mind. You're no longer reacting to the world by default. You're taking intentional control of how you think and feel. This internal dialogue builds the foundation of your mindset. Over time, those words compound and become belief systems that either empower you or limit you. Negative self-talk often goes unnoticed. Things like, "I'm not good enough," "I always mess things up," or "nothing ever works out for me." These toxic phrases slowly eat away at your confidence, limit your courage, and color your worldview with doubt. That's why it's not just about avoiding negative thoughts. It's about replacing them with empowering, affirming ones. Words like, "I am becoming better every day," reframe struggle into progress. Words like, "I believe in myself," remind you that your strength isn't conditional. It's already within you. When this becomes your morning ritual, it's no longer just a habit. It becomes a mental training practice, much like exercising your body to become physically strong. Neuroscience shows that the brain forms new neural pathways through repetition. That means the more you speak words of strength, love, and confidence, the more your brain rewires itself to believe and act on them. Your self-talk literally reshapes your brain's chemistry and focus. So the first thing you tell yourself in the morning doesn't just influence your mood. It influences your energy, your goals, your relationships, and your ability to handle setbacks. It creates your inner environment, and that inner environment dictates your outer reality. What you say is what you become. What you repeat is what you live. What you affirm is what you attract. We live in a world that constantly tells us to prove ourselves, to look a certain way, achieve specific things, gain followers, likes, status, or validation. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that your worth depends on someone else's recognition. But true, unshakable confidence doesn't come from applause. It comes from the quiet, consistent belief in your own value, no matter who's watching. When you tell yourself, "I am enough," every morning you are cutting through years of internalized doubt, fear, and insecurity. You are rewriting the lie that you need to be perfect, perform constantly, or meet unrealistic standards to be worthy of love, success, or peace. The truth is, you are already enough exactly as you are, and saying that to yourself each day reminds your mind and soul of a truth the world may try to make you forget. Confidence isn't loud. It's not arrogance. It's not needing to prove anything. Real confidence is quiet assurance. It's being able to walk into a room without comparing yourself to anyone. It's making decisions from a place of self-trust. It's knowing you can face failure, criticism, or rejection and still stand tall, because your identity isn't built on someone else's approval. It's built on self-acceptance. Affirmations like, "I believe in myself," are not just positive fluff. They are reminders of your own power. Because every time you speak those words, you're choosing to honor your own voice over the noise of the world. You're choosing to trust your journey, even when it's messy. You're choosing to stand by yourself, even if no one else does. And this matters deeply, because without self-belief, the greatest ideas die unspoken, the biggest dreams remain unlived, and the most powerful potential stays hidden. Confidence is the bridge between who you are now and who you are meant to become. It gives you the courage to take risks, the resilience to keep going, and the strength to stay rooted in your truth. You don't have to wait for anyone to tell you that you're worthy. Tell yourself. Speak it until it becomes real. Confidence built from within is indestructible, because no one gave it. Your mindset is the filter through which you see the world. If you wake up every morning focusing on what you lack, what's wrong, or what hasn't worked yet, your mind will continue to search for more of that. More problems, more scarcity, more stress. But if you shift your focus to gratitude and abundance, something powerful begins to happen. Your energy changes, and so does your ability to recognize and attract opportunity. When you say, "I am grateful for this moment," each morning, you are anchoring yourself in the present. You're no longer stuck in regret over the past or anxiety about the future. You're bringing your attention to now, to the breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, the quiet chance to begin again. Gratitude opens your heart. It reminds you that no matter how much you want to grow, you already have so much, and that simple awareness lifts your mood, sharpens your focus, and brings calm to your mind. But it goes deeper. Gratitude doesn't mean settling. It means appreciating the journey while still striving for more. That's where abundance comes in. When you say, "I welcome abundance and success," you are creating a mental shift from limitation to possibility. You're training your brain to look for what can happen instead of what might go wrong. This is not wishful thinking. It's neuroscience. The brain responds to repeated thought patterns, and what you focus on consistently becomes what you see more of. Think about it. People with an abundance mindset are solution-focused. They network more, they take more initiative, and they remain resilient in the face of setbacks. Why? Because they expect good things, and because they expect them, they are more prepared to recognize them when they show up. Scarcity thinking keeps you playing small. It makes you believe there's not enough money, not enough time, not enough opportunities, not enough love. But abundance thinking reminds you that life is not a competition. It's a canvas. There's room for growth, room for success, room for happiness. When you start your morning by affirming that abundance is welcome in your life, you're saying, "I am ready, I am open, I am aligned." It changes how you speak, how you show up, how you treat people, how you handle challenges. Instead of being stuck in fear or comparison, you begin to radiate confidence, generosity, and faith, qualities that naturally draw more positivity into your life. So that simple morning affirmation is more than just words. It's a magnet. It repositions your mindset from surviving to thriving. It rewires your inner compass toward growth, fulfillment, and possibility. Gratitude grounds you. Abundance elevates you. Together, they become the mindset that creates miracles.